Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's nice to be here. It's been a minute. This is my second time recording this. I recorded it and then it was somehow the file was not, it was corrupt or something like that. So I am not happy about that, but I am determined to make this video. This video is going to be a update video on my Anthurium collection. I have a lot that has been updated. I'm not going to show each and every one of them like one-on-one. I do have a couple plants here on the floor that I do want to talk about and showcase in this video. And then like I'll take you on a quick tour of the tent. I did a lot of things. I moved a lot of things around. I changed the lighting still, like instead of 2 bars, I have 1 bar light on. I moved a couple shelves around, which I'll talk about that a little bit later. And yeah, I have a lot of plants that are flowering. The nutrient solution that I talked about in a previous video, the one that I think it was the last video that I did with, that I took advice from Nick. I'm still using that solution or that similar solution, the TPS1 silica gold, TPS1 fertilizer, the CalMag, all from TPS. And then I'm using the Orchia and Super Thrive, and I think there's one more. Oh, Nectar, humalic acid is what I'm using. So I'm using all that, and I showed that in the previous video that that I did, and I'm loving the results. I feel like my collection is definitely improving. I'm learning a lot, especially about my seedlings, and I do want to go over a couple of seedlings. I want to get them in a video so I can document them as they are now. I bought a ton of seedlings, and I just up potted a lot of them last night. So I want to go ahead and get those documented and do their thing. Like I said, so I'm going to show you a plant. And like I said, this is the second time I'm filming this. And it seems like every time I bring my plants out to film, one of them gets damaged. So he wasn't damaged before when I did the first round of this video. But when I went to go put it back, I noticed that I had punctured the new leaf. And it never fails. It always happens. So the first plant that I'm going to be talking about is my Goliath. I got this one from Jenny. It's a friend of mine here locally in Indianapolis. And she did an import. And I got 4 plants from that import from her. And this is one of them. So this is the Goliath. And this is her newest leaf. And yes, I damaged it. So this rip in this hole just happened. Literally 10 minutes ago. Just happened. So what I want to talk about. So when I switched over to the other nutrients, which wasn't that long ago, probably a month ago, I did notice some things. So this is the first leaf. Well, this is probably one of the original leaves. And then she had put out this one for me. And then this one here. And then she put out this wonky leaf when I switched over the nutrient solution. And I thought it was a problem. I was like, oh boy, okay. Is it because of the nutrient? It definitely wasn't pest. I didn't have any pests, and there's no pest on it. And I had a couple of plants, maybe like 4 that did this wonky leaf. My Fort Sherman is another one that did that. But I was like, okay, is it the nutrients? And then she put out this leaf, which I'm telling you guys, she was way prettier 10 minutes ago. I'm really mad about that. But it's definitely a huge size jump from the previous leaves. She's in this self-watering pot that I got from Amazon, and I love these. She's also in my homemade pond, which is just zeolite rocks, a couple of pieces of lava, some perlite, slow release, osmocote slow release, just a little bit. I only put a little slow release in the mix, and fluval stratum, and a little bit of charcoal. But she definitely loves this pot. Her roots are going crazy. All of the roots in these pots are going crazy. I don't think it's time for her to be repotted yet, but she is getting ready to put out another new leaf. So in the last 30 days, she has put out this leaf here and this one, and she's working on a new one. I'm heartbroken about this, but you know, leaves come and go. There will be another leaf. It was so perfect, other than the little cosmetic damage that it had already had from me touching it. I've had a serious problem this month with touching leaves, um, but I'm trying not to do that. But yeah, the coloring, like I said, everything is looking better. And throughout the whole entire collection, I'm noticing that there is less chlorotic leaves. The leaves are coming out darker. I feel like they're coming out healthier and larger now, and I don't know if it's because of the season. I really can't tell you guys exactly pinpoint. Is it the nutrient solution that is doing it? I don't know. Is it the self-watering pots that they stay moist? Is it the grow tent because of the humidity in here and the warmth and it stays consistent? I want to say it's all of the above. The lighting, the nutrients, the fact that she stays evenly moist because I can keep up with the watering with these pots, the substrate, yes. I think it's a combination of everything. So I can't really pinpoint and say that it's just the nutrients, even though I have seen tremendous change with the nutrient solution. I'm not going to lie. I'm still a little iffy because sometimes it feels like I'm maybe not diluting it enough, maybe. And I feel like sometimes they can yellow a little bit. But all in all, I feel like it is definitely doing its job and it's definitely getting better. That's what I can say. And so the next one is my Tim Anderson Crosswood Villanorium. And this was the previous leaf that I showed in the last video. I think it was the Anthurium. I'm not sure which video it was. It was one of the last 3 videos that I posted. She had this leaf. I chopped off the previous leaf, and this is her newest leaf. And she is definitely one of my favorites. All of the ones I'm going to show you today are definitely one of my top favorites. But out of all of the anthuriums I have, they're all my favorites. I can't even lie. There's not one that I would give away. I would say there's maybe 2 or 3 in my entire collection that I'm like if I had to let you go, I could. But all the rest of them, no. I love them all. I feel like I watched a lot of them grow from itsy bitsy tiny seedlings to what they are now. And I'm very happy with my collection the way it is. I'm very satisfied. I love this one. She's pilly. She's velvet. She's got that dark, nice coloring to her. She's just beautiful. I love her. She's putting out a new leaf. And this is her pup. And her pup is also putting out a new leaf. And her roots just go crazy. Her roots are going insane in this pot. I love these pots, y'all. I love them. They're 6 inches, self-watering with the slits on the side. And it's easier for me because I just refill the bottom. Sometimes I will top water the ones that are in pond, but for the most part, I just refill the reservoir on watering day. And yeah, it makes me have a watering day because I water them twice. I water them all twice a week with nutrients solution. I give my seedlings a very, 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 very diluted solution, and I give the older ones maybe 50% diluted solution. And I have a lot of flowering plants right now currently. A lot of them are flowering. So I'm excited about making some hybrids or trying to make hybrids out of them. This next one is my crystallinum dark. I've showed this one also in a previous video. I'm pretty sure all the ones that I have, I've posted in my Anthurium collection. But I do want to show some seedlings, some new seedlings that I have, like I said, so I can get them on and document them. But I just love this one. I think that her leaves come out so beautiful. Her emergent leaves are gorgeous, and then when they harden off and darken out, they are absolutely gorgeous. And I would say that she is by far one of the easiest plants I have, but I'm not going to lie to you guys. 90% of the anthuriums I have are easy for me to care for, especially with having this tent and most of them being in self-watering pots. I don't really have a strong issue with any of them other than my war queen that I imported. She is down to one leaf, and I'm still trying to figure it out. I haven't lost this last leaf yet. I'm still figuring her out. If this doesn't work out, what I got her in, the situation I got her in, I try to keep a lot of water in the bottom of the reservoir. But if it doesn't work out, then I'm gonna try one more time with a baby seedling and see if that helps. And then if that doesn't work, then I'm done. The Metallicum, I'm pretty much done with. The Metallicum went. I have a butt cut of the Metallicum. It hasn't done anything yet. And I also have the original Metallicum without leaves. And I'm trying to see if that one will come back for me. So if it does, it does. If it doesn't, I'm done with the Metallicum because that is the third time that I've tried it. But the War Queen, I really want one. So I'm going to try my best to keep this one alive. And if not, then like I said, I will go get a tiny seedling. But for the most part, the rest of them, all of them are easy to me. They really are. Because my mindset is leaves come and go. Like the yellowing leaves, I don't worry about it. I don't try to figure out what's wrong with it, what's going on with it, because I just know that it's going to continually put out new growth. And I just, as long as I get better and better with, with my care, then the leaves will be better, the plant will be better, the roots are happy. If I see that a plant is not happy in a substrate, then I just go ahead and repot it immediately into a different substrate. And I've had to do that a couple of times with a couple of plants, but now they're loving their life in what they are in. But like I said, I love these self-watering pots. This is another one that I get off of Amazon. It's 4 inches, and she is currently in pond. She's putting out a new leaf for me again. She grows fairly fast, fairly fast. She's sized up. It was a seedling that I got for my birthday in April, so she was very, very tiny. I think maybe this was the one of the leaves that came with it, and then I know for sure that these 4 came out in my care, and then she's working on a new one. So yes, and I got her from Plants for Good off of Instagram. All right, next one is another one that I got from Jenny, which is my Dark Phoenix crossed with Luxurians, and she's starting to really size up for me. Like I said, I don't worry too much about the younger leaves. This is definitely one of the ones that did not like the substrate that I had it in. I had her in tree fern fiber soil mix. She didn't like it. I put her in pond with a leca reservoir down here at the bottom, and she pushed out this leaf for me here. So I think she likes this setup even better. And then she's also working on a new leaf for me there. So, and I love that. I love the coloring. She looks like a Dark Phoenix looks. Some plants don't. Like I have one I got when tropicals start putting out the new hybrids. I was like, okay, cool. I love shopping with tropicals plants. Like, right? I love shopping with them. And I was like, I'm so glad that they have hybrids now. So I bought 3 of their hybrids. And one of them was a Bessie Velvet crossed with Luxurians. I had also bought this Bessie Velvet from Tropicals as well for my birthday. I think, I can't remember. I posted her in my favorites video, my last favorite videos, and this was the last leaf she's put out for me. She is working on a flower or a new leaf. I don't know. I think she's working on a new leaf, but I love this one. And I had a butt cut, but I just sowed the butt cut, and the butt cut grew a new leaf in like 2 weeks. It was super fast. So, yeah. So I got the hybrid from Tropicals, and it was supposed to be a Bessie Velvet crossed with Lux, but look at her. She doesn't really look like a Lux hybrid at all. She looks like a Bessie Velvet. So I'm not sure if it was a mistake, or is she really crossed with a Lux? But this is what she looks like. And she was a itsy bitsy tiny seedling when I got her. And she's been in this vessel since I've had her. I immediately potted up in here, and she is definitely doing her thing. She's working on a new leaf now. So that's her. Not really, I'm not going to say she's one of my favorites. She's not one of my favorites. I just wanted to show some hybrids that came from Tropicals. I have, like I said, I have a couple more, and they're doing okay. They're not the best, but they are doing okay. That one's doing the best. All right, so next we have this Endopap cross with Forgetti that I got from the Green Escape earlier this year. And she is gorgeous to me. I love her texture. I love her shape. I wish she had closed lows, but that's okay. She looks fairly different from the other Forgetti hybrids I have. She has all of her original leaves that she came with. And this one was one from when I had that spider mite breakout. I just kept it on there just to remind people that, like, listen, I had a horrible spider mite. And I recently posted that what I use in my tents, which is the insect guard. So if you I use the insect. Now listen, when I posted it, a couple of people had commented and said that it is very dangerous, which it is. It's a pesticide, and it is not healthy for humans. But I am a different situation. The reason why I say I'm a different situation is because I only use the insect guard for 24 hours per tent, which is maybe a total of 3 days, because I also use it in my cabinet. Understand that I work nights, and I'm usually gone 12 hours a day. So I'm not in the house, and I use it inside the tent. I do not open the tent until I'm ready to take it out. And once I take it out, I put it in a plastic bag and I set it outside. I've been fine. I haven't been sick, but it works wonders when it comes to pest control. I even use it when I start seeing nets, nets flying around. I'll use it, and then I'll seal it back up. But as far as health wise, I don't know. I feel okay. My plants are healthy. So that's that. That's that. You use it at your own risk. Read the directions, use it at your own risk. But it does work. But yep. And she's putting out a new leaf again, so I can't wait. She does constantly size up well. And like I said, she's in Tree Fern Fiber Soil Mix. All right. Next is one of my all-time favorites, and that is my Crystal Mag. I would definitely say that a Crystal Mag, if you can find a Crystal Mag, I got this one from the Green Escape a while back. And I would say that if you're looking to get into anthuriums, that this would be a great one to start with, the Crystal Mag. Ever since I got her, she's been sizing up. She constantly puts out pups. I've already sold maybe 3 of her pups already, and she has more in here. She's very bushy. I love her. I know she's a simple plant, but she is gorgeous to me. And when she puts out these cinnamon color emergent leaves, and I'm just excited to see her continually to size up. I can't wait to make babies with her, because I don't know, I just love this one. I just love how she looks. I'm getting water everywhere. I just watered everybody. Today was watering day for my anthuriums, but there she is. One of my faves. Next is another tropical plant that I got from Tropicals. And all-time favorite, I show her in a lot of the videos. I'm pretty sure I showed her, I don't know when the last time I showed her, but this is her last leaf that she put out. She is working on a flower. She is working on 2 flowers, I think. I don't know. She's definitely working on 1 flower. But yeah, had her. Now this one I've had for sure since December. And she's still hanging on to a couple of leaves. This is getting ready to go. And yeah, she's doing fabulous. Fabulous. She's looking like she should be looking, in my opinion. All right, this next one is from Green Hues. And this is a Dorky Eye cross with NSC Dressler. And she is definitely a gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful one. She size up fairly quick. She was just a itsy bitsy tiny seedling. I remember when I first got her, she was just so tiny. But every leaf just comes out just gorgeous. Dark coloring here. She's definitely one that has darkened up for me. And this is her newest leaf. She just hardened off this week. And she is working on a new one. So I'm excited about that. She's in my homemade pond in this self-watering pot. I can see her roots coming out of the bottom, but I'm not ready to repot her yet. I'm not quite ready to repot her, but I saw someone else had the same seedling on Instagram and posted theirs, and theirs looks gorgeous as well. So yeah, Green Hues. Yay for Green Hues. I love Green Hues plants. And they're so reasonable. The price on there is so reasonable. All right. And next is one of my Cartel Dawn plants that I got back in March. I posted the unboxing in my vacation video back in March. And she has taken off. There goes the air conditioner. She has truly taken off. And this is my No ID from Cartel Dawn. Isn't she gorgeous? Look at her emergent leaf. When she first pops out, it's super orange. Look at the back. Like, it's super orangey. She gives me, I don't know what she is, but she gives me King of Spades hybrid vibes. That's what she gives me. And this is her first flower. And she's working on her second flower now, and also a new leaf. And I know she could use a repotting, but I feel like I just put her in this pot not too long ago. So I put some moss around her collar, get her ready for a nice chop. I want to chop her, and I want to sell a second one. Yeah, I can't wait to make hybrids with her. I'll wait until she puts out maybe a third flower. Is this receptive? It looks like she's in receptive right now, but it's so tiny. So tiny. And I don't even know what I want to cross with her, but I think that the stripiness of her veins, her veining is gorgeous. The leaf shape is gorgeous. So I don't know what I would want to cross her with. I have a ton of flowering plants, but we shall see. We shall see. But I love her. Love her, love her, love her. She grew so fast, y'all. So fast. It was amazing. It's amazing. All right, so now I want to show a couple of my seedlings just so I can get them on camera and document them. So I have been just buying seedlings like crazy, but this one is a Zara cross with Woohoo's First Night. I'm pretty sure I showed this one before. It was 2 in the same pot from Steve Leaves. He sent 2. He normally, that's a good thing I like about Steve Leaves. They normally will send you like 2 in the same pot. So I separated her and I sold the other one to my friend. And I was so pissed off because when I sold it, like a couple of days later, she showed me, oh, it's getting a new leaf. And mine did not get a new leaf yet. And then she kept posting pictures, giving me pictures of this leaf that was huge. It was just humongous. And I was like, did I sell the wrong one? Did I sell the wrong one? But I'm okay. I'm happy with this one. This is the newest leaf that she's put out for me this week. I'm hoping that she will continually to size up. She is working on a new leaf now, I can see. I just repotted her into this cup and tree fern fiber soil mix, and she is definitely doing good things. But I love her. When her emergent comes out, it's kind of pinkish. You can kind of see the veins is still a little pink, and her sinus there. So yeah, this is definitely one I like. I like Woohoo's First Nights hybrids. I do like them. And Steve makes a lot of hybrids with Woohoo's First Nights, and I try to get them when I can. I have two, I believe, two different hybrids with Woohoo's First Night. The next one is my Zara Michelle crossed with Carla Blackier. I am obsessed with Carla hybrids, y'all. I have one true Carla, and she's still a seedling, and she's still growing. She's on her second or third leaf now. So other than that, I have a bunch of Carla hybrids, and I'll probably maybe by the end of this year they'll be sizable to where I can just do a whole video on all of my Carla hybrids. But this is definitely one of my favorites. She's starting to harden off, but when she first emerges, she is so pink, and this is from All the Plant Babies off of Instagram. I'm not Instagram, Estes. But when she, like I said, when she comes out, she is just super pink. And this is the second leaf in my care. I pulled off a previous leaf. She came with this leaf. I pulled off a previous leaf. This is the first leaf that grew in my care, and this is the newest one here. So I'm trying to get her to size up for me. I just know the ones that I'm going to be showing, I feel like now that I repotted them that they're going to do some crazy things. So I want to go ahead and document how they look now. I know I keep saying that, but that's my reason. This is a Doc Block crossed with Dark Phoenix Goliath. And I got this one as a super tiny seedling as well. And I just repotted all of these last night. I use a soldering iron to make holes in the cups. And yep, they're in tree fern fiber mix. I switched tree fern fibers, my fiber mix to Tazula Gritty, Super Gritty. And I got it off of Amazon. So I want to see how that works. And she's got a little bit of pond in here, some perlite, and my regular soil mix is in here. And I've been feeding my seedlings a very, very diluted solution of the regular solution I use. And then sometimes, so I'll go back and forth. 1 week I'll use just Super Thrive water, and then the next week I'll use a very, very diluted solution of my nutrient solution and give them that. So I like how that's working, because before that my seedlings were very chaotic. I also move them out from underneath the light, and they sit on the shelf here with a Barina grow light in front of them, so they're not getting a bunch of light on top. And I think that is working out even better. Also, I have this was also from my Cartel Dom. Now this is the one that completely failed on me, and I had to chop it and restart it, and she's definitely still here. And this is my Dark Phoenix cross with Goliath. So she's still here. She is currently working on her fourth leaf, so that's good. Did not kill her. She's still alive. She's still with us. I have more seedlings than what I'm going to show y'all. I'm just going to show you the ones that I feel like are going to do something in the next month or two. So this one is my Carla Blackier crossed with Dark Phoenix. And I want to say this one came from maybe Oasis. I think that's where they came from. But she is gorgeous. Like I said, I love Carla hybrids, and she already has this velvety texture and a kind of pink margin around her. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this one's going to look like. Next is an update from the one that I got from Sage. If you don't follow Sage, you should look her up on YouTube. She does a lot of Anthurium. Well, she doesn't do a lot. She's like me. She updates every once in a while her Anthurium collection. But this is a cross from her. It's a very complex cross. It is Forgetii crossed with Warqueum is the mother. And the pollen parent is a red crystal crossed with platinum lux. And she is definitely already giving me Warqueum traits. If you can see that. The little tip there. It's gorgeous. Definitely one cross you should definitely look into. I don't know how many she has. I don't know if she sold them all already. But as soon as she posted this, I jumped on it. I should have got 2, but I don't know if she has any more left. But it's definitely one for the books to have. I can't wait to see this one grow out. I have other Warqueum crosses, but this is the first one that really is taking on that Warqueum shape. And then this one I had got from Tanasia Plants, and she was just a 1-leafer when I got her. She's working on her 4th leaf, and this is a Carolacii crossed with Anthurium crossed with Black Widow Michelle. When I get seedlings, when I get a seed, or when I get a 1-leaf or 2-leaf seedling, I usually put them in flugel, and they do really, really well, especially the seeds. I just take a small cup of flugel stratum, and I drop the seed on top, and then I cover it either with another cup or with plastic, and I just put it in my grow cabinet. No heating mat, no nothing. Just put it in my grow cabinet and just wait for them to grow. It's not like I'm in a super hurry for them to grow, because like I said, I don't have a lot of room, and somebody's going to have to go eventually. Once these plants get larger and larger, I just don't know which one would ever come out of my collection. But yeah, I don't know, guys. I love them all, so not really sure. But also this one is from the Green Escape, and this is a Bessie crossed with Forgetii. I'm ready for her to size up, so I repotted her. I just uppotted her last night into this cup, and we're going to see. We're going to see how fast she grows and what she's going to look like. Let's see. This King of Spades crossed with Bessie Ev, and this is from Creaky. I put Hoya Ho on here. Is it from Hoya Ho? It's not from Hoya Ho. I know this is from Creaky Shed. Yes, this is from the Creaky Shed. And the parent, the Bessier, one of the parents is variegated. So I'm not sure what this is going to turn out to look like, if it's going to give me a variegated leaf or not. But definitely one of the parents was variegated. But I got this not too long ago, but she's doing well, and I'm ready for her to size up, and I can't wait to see what she's going to look like. I got her June 12th, so it's been a month, and she's definitely trying to size up. And this one probably came from Oasis or Hoya Ho. This one might have came from Hoya Ho. I gotta look them up and see where exactly I got these from. But this is my Mikey Boy crossed with Dark Phoenix from Hoya Ho. Yeah, so this is from Hoya Ho, and I just have to remember that this is what their tags look like, and it does have Hoya Ho on the bottom. So this is that one. So yeah, I have a lot of Dark Phoenix crosses and a lot of Carla hybrids. A lot of Carla, a lot of Dark Phoenix. They're just 2 plants that I really wanted to invest in this year. And this is a NSC Red Crystal. Excited to see what that one's going to look like. And last one that I want to showcase is my Red Crystal Luxe import from Jenny that I had picked up last month. And she is doing great. I just uppotted her as well. So I'm excited. She's working on a new leaf now. And I'm just can't wait to see her grow. She's a nice one. She came with this leaf and it's going to go soon, but her other leaves are looking really, really, really good. This is the last leaf that she put out for me. So I'm excited about that. Okay, so I have decided to come back in and do like a short tour. So this is the shelving unit that I moved into the grow tent. I moved the shelf that was here over to this grow tent here. So that shelf was in the other one, and I moved it so that my bigger anthuriums can get taller and have that light above them. And then I put those on the bottom. Also added this shelf from the other tent in here for my seedlings and a couple of other plants and my pothos. I hung this one, so this is another update. This is my supposed to be red crystal. Let me see if I wrote the right name down on here. Yeah, so this is a crystal Michelle crossed with ace of spades crossed with red crystals. Yes, so red crystal Michelle crossed with ace of spades crossed with red crystal. Supposed to be, but I don't know. That's what it was sold to me as. But I love her. She's gorgeous. And she definitely grows super fast. She's putting out a new leaf now. My Lux is doing well. She's putting out a new leaf. All of these are flowering. My Queen of Hearts is putting out a new leaf. I just chopped her, so I'm not sure how big this leaf is going to get, if it's going to get big at all, but I did chop her not too long ago. And then my Indo Pap back there in the back, she is doing fantastic, y'all. If you can remember, she was not doing too hot in the Anthurium collection video, but she is now doing well. She has a pup in there as well, and she has been flowering like crazy. And my Regal back there, this is her newest leaf that she did put out, and she still is holding on to the last leaf. So yay. And she's still in that same pot back there. I just need to get her out of there, chop her, and put her back in there. This is the other crystal that I have got from Tropicals a while back in the import. I think it was my birthday import, not sure. But she was definitely in. I put this in the Anthurium collection video. I got this one from an event at Equigenera. This is the Magnificum Silver. And my not Goliath, but Dark Phoenix back here in the back. And then my Pap over there. She's doing well. And down at the bottom, my Michelle, she's getting ready to put out a new leaf and she's flowering. I'm excited about that. And yeah, so this shelving over here, like I said, I have one light on now, so everybody should be doing cool over here. This is my Woohoo. Which one is this? This is the Woohoo 5 crossed with 8. She just gave me this beautiful new leaf not too long ago. And my Dorky Eye, she's growing. Slow grower, but she's definitely growing. Definitely growing. So yeah, it's been a lot going on. And, you know, this is my other Woohoo 5. It's been a lot, but we're maintaining. We are maintaining. And that's my Frigati Crosswit Lux back there in the back from Eco Regenera. She just put out that new leaf. And yeah, so that's what is going on in the tent. And yeah, so I'll try to keep you guys more updated on what's going on in here. Okay, guys, so that is all that I have. Like I said, I'll probably do another update video. I don't know. I can't promise you guys anything, but I do want to do some updates on my non-anthurium plants as well, because there's a lot of growth going on in there. I've also jumped down the begonia rabbit hole, so I do have some new begonias in my collection as well. There's just a lot of plants that I haven't shown you guys. I definitely want to get those. I definitely want to get those posted and keep you guys updated. But if you want to, like I said, I don't post very much, so if you want to see weekly updates, you can definitely follow me on Instagram, which is Swing Into Plants. I do post more on Facebook than Instagram, but that's in my Facebook group, which is also Swing Into Plants. So feel free to follow me on either one of those, and you'll constantly see updates. We also host monthly events. We've just had an event like Saturday, which was really great. It was a terrarium. We built terrariums. A lot of people came out. We had a fantastic time. And yeah, our next event is next month, towards the end of the month. I'm looking forward to that one. And yeah, I'll just see you guys whenever I see you guys. So thank you for being here. If you stay to the end of the video, if you have any questions for me, please leave them in the comments. I don't mind answering questions. And also, you know, if you feel like subscribing, go ahead and subscribe. Like I said, I don't post all the time. So when I do post, if you want to get it notified for my next video, hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys. Bye.